I do today? I'm just getting back from the gym. Got a good workout in. My arms are so sore. Arms are sore. But I should have opened up my house before I left this morning. I guess I was really rushing. I don't know if I was rushing this morning or not. I don't know what was going on. But anyways, y'all, thankful to be alive. Thankful. I'm sorry, I gotta turn some new lights off. Like, light bill already almost $200. Like, no. Okay. So today my goal is I have to go find Fat Mama some white shoes. So my goal today is find her some white shoes. I'm thinking about Burlington. I know Burlington has white shoes. What time is it? It's still early, y'all. I know they're still closed. So I think I'm gonna go. First, I'm gonna do some work. I have some work I have to do. I need to record my voiceover for one of my videos that I have coming out. I think it's the kids. I think it's the kids' bedroom makeover that I did. Y'all, I am slowly bringing out these videos of my house makeover. So give me some time. But y'all will see it all. Y'all will see it all. I'm getting all of these videos edited. Last night I edited 2 videos that y'all will probably see during this time frame. Like in the present, it will be next week, which one will include the kids makeover. That is the one that y'all will see, as well as another video that I recorded. But yes, I have my little makeover videos. They're coming slowly. I don't think I recorded outside whenever I did outside. So I'll probably just show y'all like after I get all my videos out.
Here, and I'm with the material. I need the number 15. Oh, no. To plant I-000. Storage location is 0022. It's too much number. 9486 a battery. Grand total should be 1422.90. Is anybody else on?
You always don't have to see the fire. We just went to this on Saturday.
I can't hear you. What you say?
You do not have to see the fire.
Huh?
You don't always have to see the fire. But a fire alarm is going off for a reason. That means get out.
Alright, fireman Bill.
Good morning. Happy. Let me get y'all straight. Happy self-care Saturday. So I know yesterday was, let me see, it's 6 o'clock in the morning, y'all. Let me just start there. So I know yesterday was just like, probably like all over the place for the vlog, and what I plan on vlogging, it did not, nothing went right yesterday except for me working for 3 hours instead of 4 hours. So got up yesterday morning, took the kids to school. After the kids to school, I went to the gym. After the gym, I came back to the house, and after I came back to the house, I did a little bit of work. Know when something feels off, but you really don't know what it is. Well, yesterday when I was doing my work, something just was like, something was just, it just, I don't know if it was a time, I don't know what it was, but it was just like, something was off because I was focused on my work, but I really wasn't focused on my work. Like, I was getting it done, but it was just like my mind was elsewhere. And I just could not like pinpoint why. Something is wrong with my phone. And I say something is wrong with it. I say something is wrong with it because for some reason I only get my mama phone call and I get honey's phone call. Everybody else phone call, it rings, then it goes to voicemail. I don't know what it is. I don't know because they're in my emergency contact. I just don't know what it is, but it's something. But anyways, so about 11 o'clock, honey was like, let me call you right back. And I was like, okay. And then he called me back like less than 30 seconds and was like, go get Fat Daddy. Something wrong with him. This was about 11 o'clock. So I was like, what is going on? So again, I felt like something was off. I didn't know what was wrong. So like when I got the phone call from him, it was like, it was not like a sign of relief, but it was like a relief. Like, okay, this was probably what it was. Like, you couldn't pinpoint it, but this is probably what it was. So I immediately like dropped everything I was doing. I just rushed to the school, and the first thing, um, so the lady at the reception, she was like, hi, good morning, how may I help you? And I was like, I just got I said my husband got a phone call saying that our son was up in the front, and she like, what's his name? I said, Fat Daddy. I said, I'm sorry. I mean, TJ. I'm sorry. And the principal, like, soon when I came out, it was like, this is your son? And I was like, yeah, this is him. And she said, okay, come on, mom. So I went back there, and like the first thing the principal said to me, like after me bringing me back, she was like, I'm not a doctor, but, and when she said that, he started walking around the corner, and like the doctor, not the doctor, the nurse and like other teacher was like, your son is a champ. Your son is a champ. He didn't cry. He didn't do anything. He just basically came up to his teacher and was like, my arm is hurting. He did not cry. He was like, you doing good, mom. He's doing good. And like his arm was shaped like the letter J. Like, I can't even do it. Like this piece was pushed back, and this was pushed like, I can't even do it. And I had like turned my head. I was like, okay, am I like, I know this is happening, but like, if this is really happening? But the whole time it was like a relief because it's like you was worried about something, but you didn't know what you was worried about. And like, long and behold, like, this is what it was. So I immediately, like, after I turned my head every time, I immediately grabbed his fingers and like just started picturing his fingers. I was like, okay, let me see the blood flowing through his hands. Let me see the blood flowing through, because the nurses, I don't even know if like the nurse touched like his hand, his arm. I don't know any of that. But my immediate reaction was like, let me touch his fingers. Let me see like what's going on. So of course I touched his fingers, and they was turning pink and white. I was like, okay, rush to the hospital. Mommy, are you upset with me? And I was like, what? I was like, baby, no, mommy is not upset with you. I said, mommy's not upset with you. Mommy, mommy wasn't upset. You just, accidents happen. Like, I have to like keep assuring him, like, mommy's not upset with you. Mommy's not mad at you. And, like, I don't know. And you could tell like he was in shock. You could tell like he was embarrassed. Like, and I just like keep telling him like, Fat Daddy, mommy is not upset. Mommy is not mad. Mommy is happy that you are okay. Like, mommy's not mad at you. And he was like, don't tell daddy. But again, he didn't know that his dad was the one who actually called me, and told me what to go to school. And, like, and honestly, y'all, when I got to school, I told her, I was like, I was literally sitting by my phone. My phone did not ring. It did not rain at all. So we immediately got in the hospital. We immediately checked in. They immediately took it back, and the doctor or the uh, doctor, nurse, whatever. The nurse, like, it was like, oh, what's wrong, what's wrong? And they were like, right when they was like, what's wrong? They saw him like turn around, and they see like his arm. So I mean, they checked him in. They did not waste no time. Like, it was literally like come in, come in, come in, come in. They was checking his vitals, checking, asking him questions. And like Fat Daddy, he was so shy and so nervous. And they was asking me questions like, what time did it happen? You know, when was the last time he ate? I said, I can't tell you any of this right now. So I was like texting his teacher, calling the school, like, do you know any of this stuff? And, they gave him some medicine because he started saying that, it was tingling. So they gave him some medicine. They got to get it was an ibuprofen. They gave him ibuprofen, and when they gave him the ibuprofen, they were like, okay, we're gonna let it calm him down a little bit, and then we're gonna come back in here and do some X-rays or whatever. But y'all, like, we were seeing like everything was happening back to back to back to back, and then they was like, yeah, his arm is broke. And then like when the doctor stepped out, he was like, mommy, how is he was like, if it's broke, then are they gonna be able to fix it? Are they gonna be able to put it back like my other arm? And I was like, Fat Daddy, I said, yes, they'll be able to, I said, hopefully they will be able to fix it, because at this point we didn't have any X-rays, so we didn't know how severe the bruising of the bone was. Like, we seen it like from the outside, but we didn't know what the inside looked like. So I was able to walk with him in the X-ray room, sit with him by his side, because he was just like, mommy, where are you? I don't see you. So like I was like constantly like in his face, like reassuring him, like, mommy's right here, mommy's right here. Trey, they got it back. They like immediately said, he was like, yeah, both of his bones in his arms were broken. And I was just like, man. And I was just like, I just have so much to be thankful for. Like, it could have been so much worse. It could have been so much worse. Like, I was trying to tell that just like, you have a broken arm, but let's be thankful, like, it's not as bad as it could have been, Like, I was telling him, like, you need to give thanks for the smallest things. And then, like, he was like, but with a broken arm, I can't pray. I was like, yes, you can pray. Like, yes, you can pray. So, he started, talking to Jesus, and I was like, okay. For the X-ray, there was like, they came and gave us two options of basically sedating him and trying to push the bone back enough so they could put the split on, or basically giving him some medicine up his nose to, like, basically, as I call it, calm his mind, so that they can push the bone back enough to put the split on. And I was like, I want the option of not putting him to sleep, let him be up, so that, because I want him to know, what's going on. Of course, I had, what I remember, but I want him to remember as well. So we went with the option of non-sedative. So they came here and they put something on his fingers. He basically was like, he had to like hold his arm like straight up so the bones in his arm could relax. So after they relaxed, it had it, well, we said good 30, maybe an hour. His arm was just up like this, and they had like pressure like this, so his bones can relax. But as they were relaxed, so like you could see like the bone like slowly like moving in itself. So I was like, okay, this is working, this is working. They came in and they were like, okay, mom, like, we're about to give him the medicine. And they gave him the medicine up his nose, and they waited back for good like 10-15 minutes. And after they waited 10-15 minutes, the doctor came in and they just pushed on it. And that was the most like I heard like Fat Daddy complain like the entire time since I had him about his arm, because like the pressure or whatever. And he was like, it hurt, don't push on it, don't push on it. But I think his mind knew that his arm was broke, so he didn't want anybody to like touch him. So they did it. They pushed it in, and once they pushed it in, they put this, the split on it, and they gave him a little sling when we came home. Well, all we said was, Fat Daddy in the hospital, but Fat Daddy was the one who was like, I had to call my sister. You do?
Yeah, that was the best one I ever went to.
That was the first time I ever went to the hospital.
No? I went to the hospital when I was 1.
Well, yeah, when he was a baby.
Yeah.
So Fat Daddy was like, where's Fat Mama? So we let Fat Daddy tell Fat Mama. We didn't want to tell. We did not. Honey and I did not want to tell Fat Mama. We let him tell her, and she amazingly, like, she was like, okay, are you okay? She took it really well. But I also could look at her and tell that she wasn't feeling well. So we were discharged. After we were discharged, we came home, and I immediately not really switched my focus to Fat Mama, but like it went from Fat Daddy being at the hospital to coming home and cuddling with my daughter because I knew she was not feeling well. So I lay with her. She went to sleep on me, and I went back to shifting my focus back to Fat Daddy while she was sleeping. But she had like a little fever last night, but this morning she feels fine. Yeah, she's gonna take it off. Like get some scissors. I ended up sleeping with the kids last night because I was like, there was no possible way that I was going to be able to get up and walk long enough to walk to the kids' room and check in on them. So I literally slept with the light on, had to make sure that Fat Daddy's arm was like near his chest, like the blood can like flow. So that was good. I slept with Fat Mama, making sure that she was okay. But yeah, and now it's 6 o'clock in the morning, and now we're up with it. The kids wanted to eat. They did not eat last night, so both of them, they ate this morning, which I am. Well, they're eating now. Well, Fat Daddy, he's been eating. But Fat Mama, she's over there finished still eating. So, but yeah, that is it for this part of the day. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Give God all the glory so that you'll be able to tell your story. Put God first in everything that you do. And until next time, stay positive. See ya.